All right, guys, let's do this. It's Sunday Funday. I'm going to have to blast through this pretty quick because there's 20 watches. This is one of a few sales I'm going to do, potentially up to 100 watches. I have to do a total count, but I'm going to do as many in a row as I can. So like these 20 will go fast. They'll go today. Pretty aggressive prices, pretty good selection of watches here. But if you miss out on this one, there's going to be another one probably tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So like stick with me on this, okay? If you are just now clicking on this video and you scrolled and you go down to the description and you go like, wow, they're already all sold. Even if you clicked on the video like as soon as I released it, which should happen about noon. The reason they're sold is because these get offered to my Discord group first. So part of the benefit of being in the Random Rob Discord group is you get early access to the Sunday Funday sales and all the watches that I sell. So something you're going to want to look into is potentially joining that Discord server. I've heard the argument like, hey, Discord's free. It's like, well, yeah, Discord is free, but this is a private group within Discord. So you have to pay to play. That's the way it works. So I'll put a contact information down below. You can get a hold of my admins and they will help you through the process. If that works for you, if it's a good fit, then that's all we're looking for is people that are a good fit. If it's not something you're interested in, then there's plenty of other groups to join. So let's get at it. So these are not my watches. These are other people's watches. And I'm just helping facilitate the seller and the buyer, right? And I ship the watch and I show it to you. So that's how this works. You will email me to purchase only. And I prefer USA shipping. So if you're outside the USA, you can still buy one, but arrange somebody in the US to intermediate that shipping. That's the easiest process. And a lot of guys I work with, that's what they do. So if you want to buy from the US, that's something you should look at doing. All right, let's go. So again, click down in the description. They're all listed and I'll keep them up to date. This is, I know it's a long explanation, we're 2 minutes in. This is the G-Shock DWE 5640 RX-7. No, it is not an RX-7 like a Mazda. This is a G-Shock. It's a 40th anniversary. It has stainless steel and it has plastic that also has the combi bracelet. It also has a screen that is extremely difficult to read, but it's really cool. So yeah, cool factor high, legibility low. It is what it is. This one's basically brand new. I don't know if that Michael ever really wore it. So it has the box and everything. Pretty much all of these watches are going to have the boxes with the exception of a few, and I will mention that. We'll do this one for $150. These prices are typically you'll be PayPaling and shipping is not included. Shipping will be paid to me because I am shipping it to you. So and the shipping cost is very nominal. It's as low as I can make it with the materials that I have to buy, the time I have to put into it, and the fee for UPS, and it's insured. So shipping is typically under $20 in the US. Just another heads up. Next up, Seiko SFJ001, the quirky looking quad pusher type chronograph with the timekeeping down at the bottom. Here's a quick look at the condition of the watch. Again, very good condition, but yet used. So is there a little scratch somewhere? Maybe, possibly. I don't see it. Maybe you'll see it, but overall it looks great. This one being a quartz solar. I don't need to give you the accuracy on it. This one will be $425. And I'm not going to say plus shipping on every one of them because I already told you it's plus shipping. Next up, an Islander Bumblebee. This is the ISL 172. It is the Bayport Bumblebee configuration. And again, used watch, H-link bracelet, a couple little marks. No deal breakers here, guys. It's a super affordable watch. Even when you're buying them new, so it's going to be even more affordable when you buy it used. This thing's running -3 seconds, and the price will be $150. That's one of the benefits of buying used affordable watches. They're even more affordable in the second hand. Another case in point here, the Seestern Vintage Pro 600T, I think is what this is called. I don't have like a model number. It is running -2 seconds, and this thing is in very good shape. Very cool looking color, Tiffany colorway. Here's a quick look at it. Great condition. It's $100, guys. Minus 2 seconds, used Seestern, $100. They weren't that much money new. It's even less used. Let's go to this one. I've had this one. I sold it. It made its way back. It's being sold again. It's the Blackwell Color Touch. There's quite a few people out there that reached out to me when I did the video on this watch and they were trying to buy it. You can't find these darn things anywhere. They didn't make a whole lot of them. You never really see them pop back up again. I think there was a lot of end users on the purchasing of these. It has a pretty cool Miyota movement in it with a power reserve indicator, and it just has a fun colorway on it. This thing is running plus 15 seconds, a little bit on the fast side. I will do this one for $200. So pretty killer deal on a very rare find. Unique, I mean, I get it. It's kind of a unique watch to begin with. But next up is a Seiko smaller tuna. This is not the big tuna. This is a little bit smaller. Like my wife has one this size. But definitely if you prefer a smaller diver or have a smaller wrist, this one will still work. It still has the automatic movement in it. Again, great condition on this one. The strap definitely shows some wear. It has been worn, but it is still like very resilient strap. This guy here is the SRPH77. It's running at plus 3 seconds, and we'll do this one for $225. Next up, this one has a cult following, and I know these are extremely difficult to get and even more rare to find them in the Destro configuration. Yeah, that's right, the crown is on the left-hand side. That was a special order by my buddy that ordered this. This is the CWC RN300 and then some other numbers. I don't know what they are exactly. I apologize for that, but it is in the Destro configuration. Has fixed spring bars, so they're not really spring bars. They're just strap mounts, I guess. And it comes with the original strap, still in great condition, no problems there. It is a quartz watch, so accuracy is spot on. And this guy will be $500. Good luck getting the CWC. I know that one's going to sell really quick. Next up, Seiko SSC 911. And there's still, I don't know if the owner actually ever even wore this. But it doesn't matter. It's not at a retail shop, so it's technically used. We're going to get used prices on occasionally some brand new watches here because we're a bunch of watch fanatics and we end up buying watches and never even wearing them, and then they end up getting put on the auction block as used. This guy here will be $275. Best deal you're ever going to find on one of these. I am tempted, but I am also not in a position to be doing that, right? So I'm supposed to help facilitate the sale, not snag them up for myself. Next up, the Seiko ZO9211. Beautiful blue dial. This is the smaller skin diver Super Seawolf. Again, there's some plastic on here. I don't know if the owner actually ever even wore it. I don't see a single mark anywhere. There's still some plastic on it. 200-meter watch. Water depth rating on it. 120-click bezel. Great looking Zodiac. We will do this guy. Oh, it's running at plus 5 seconds. We'll do this one for $650. Good luck finding a clean Zodiac like that for $650. All the best deals right here. And chances are that's probably already gone. So G-Shock GMW B5000D. So it's the silver Bling Master -1JF. And this thing was worn. I mean, it looks like it got in a fight with a brick wall, but that's what G-Shocks are built to do. They can handle that. It's just going to show that it did it, right? So this thing is RUF rough, and we'll do this one for $150. So if you're looking for a great stainless steel, quote, beater G-Shock, and you don't want to go, you know, $200-300 into it, $150. Boom, there you go. Don't have a box for that one, by the way. Some of these right here, I'm not going to have a box for. Next up is going to be the Boldr Venture Titanium Fieldmatic 38mm. Does not come with the original strap. Has this Barton red strap that pairs up nicely with it, and it does have the case, but not the extra strap. I can't remember. Is this a full loom? I don't think it's a full loom. I can't remember. Where's my UV light? It might be a full loom dial. We'll do a loom shot at the end to confirm. It might be a full loom dial. I really can't remember. We'll do this thing for 175 bucks. So if you've always wanted the Venture Field Medic Boldr, there you go. $175. Next up, the Scurfa Topside Crew 40mm white quartz watch again on a Barton strap, worn. It's a little dirty there. Don't have the original straps, I don't think, for this one. Actually, I don't even have a box for this one. So this is just the watch. We'll do this one for 150 bucks. In condition on it, yeah, it's scratched up. It's got some scratches. So, used watch. Tissot PRX Auto, where are you? Please stand up. Here we go. Blue dial, Powermatic 80. This one's overall in still really good condition. I see a couple little marks, nothing major, no deal breakers on this guy. Bezel still looks a little bit of scratches there. So, I mean, it's used, guys. But we do have the box for this one. Yeah, we do have the box for this one. And this guy's running at -2 seconds. We'll do this one for $400. Overall, still really clean condition, but used. Now, I have an opportunity for you guys. You remember, longest time, I really loved the Hamilton Khaki King. Still do. Don't own one, though. This thing, check it out. I mean, it is hammered on. I mean, it is really hammered on. I even have a hard time with the clasp, like getting the clasp to, once you lock it, it'll stay, but it's like, I don't know if it needs a little bit of servicing there or something, or maybe you just wear it on a strap. But this thing is, it's used. It has the H movement, as far as I can tell by looking at it, so it should have the higher power reserve. Get this, even in this condition, which has clearly been worn, you know, rough, RUF, it's still running at +1 seconds. Super accurate watch still. We'll do this one for 200 bucks. You can get into a Khaki King for 200 bucks, and it's still ready for service. It can still do the job. Next up, the Cincinnati Centurion. I think that's what this is. Kind of a field watch, red dial, very cool looking. This one's, again, got a few little hairline scratches, but overall great condition. Don't have the box for this one, and it was paired up with this aftermarket mesh. Pardon me, this is the included Cincinnati Watchco mesh. I thought it was an aftermarket one. I was wrong. This guy is running a little fast, running at +20 seconds. So I don't know if it just needs to settle in, or it might need a little incentive to slow down. But +20 is not terrible. We'll do this guy for 200 bucks. And no box for that one. Actually, I don't think I have a box. I don't think I have a box for the Hamilton either, do I? No, I don't have a box for the Hamilton either. Okay, next up, Zelos. Haven't had a Zelos on sale in a while. Zelos Aurora. Titanium field watch. This is the larger one because I think they make a smaller one. This is like a 42 mil. This one's called the Supernova. This is number 90 of 100. Crazy like bass boat sparkle dial looking watch here. This one's in pretty dang good condition. I see a couple scratches there. Keep in mind it's titanium. Titanium really shows the marks. So overall it's in pretty dang good condition. This does have a box. It's running at +3 seconds. We'll do this one for $550. Incredible deal on that guy. Seiko. We have a Seiko SKX 009er. 7S movement. I wasn't able to wind it, so I just did the Seiko shuffle. I threw it on the time grapher. Give it a little bit of a, you know, pass because a lot of Seikos, definitely the 7S movement, you can see this one scratched on the time grapher, won't perform very well. This one on the time grapher was running -30 seconds, so a little bit on the slow side. Comes with an uncle bracelet, fitted really nice. So I don't know if it needs a movement swap, a little regulation, or you just wear it the way it is. But it is modded. It has a ceramic bezel insert. So other than that, it looks like it's pretty much stock. So you could mod it, change it, put it back to stock, do whatever you want. You know, options are unlimited. We'll do this one for 150 bucks. No box or anything like that. So this one's 150 bucks. Now I have to turn the page. There's, what, 3 more watches left. We have some good ones here. We have the Baltic MR01 with the beads of rice fitted bracelet. Let me wipe this thing off so we can check the condition of it. Some of these came in a little like not to my standards, if we're being honest. But overall, there's a couple little hairline scratches here. It's not terrible. Little mark there on the clasp. This one has that micro rotor movement in it. Pretty cool. This one's running plus 18 seconds, so it's running a little fast. But man, that is a really cool movement to look at. Quick release spring bars, and it's on the smaller side. Perfect color for this one. Small seconds. Taking up a good portion of the dial there because it's a smaller dial. We'll do this one for 400 bucks. And this one does have the box. Very fun watch. Okay, next up, Oris Aquas 43.5 millimeter watch. This guy is running at plus 2 seconds. It's running spot on. Has kind of that Yachtmaster look to it with the silver dial or anthracite dial, and then that full metal bezel insert. Overall, good condition on this one, considering that it has polished outer links. And I do have the spare links and everything. Clasp still works really good. It also comes with, for that plus 2 seconds, we'll do that one for 800. It also comes with a strap and the screwdrivers to be able to swap them out. But I did notice the prior owner maybe made a mistake on the cut on the strap and then glued it back together. Had not seen that tactic done before. Seems like it's holding up. I tried to actually separate it and it didn't come apart. So somebody's pretty good with the super glue there. Looks a little hokey, but you got to remember it's going to be on the bottom side of your wrist. So do you fix it? You know, do you buy another strap? Do you just be like, well, it's included with it? The clasp is the big thing that you want. You can always get another strap, but that's included with it for 800 bucks. So good deal on that one. And then the last one is, as you know, silent service. These suckers, you got to order them. You got to wait forever to get them, or you pick them up on the secondary market. And occasionally you'll get one like this, where it's a little scratched up. Now you can polish this up. There's nothing deep on the side. You could take a Cape Cod cloth to that, clean that up. And even this on the bracelet, you could work this over and clean this up. There's even some stiff links here. You just clean those up really good and put a little bit of oil in there and work them. Those will loosen right up. Those will do really good. If somebody wanted to spend a little bit of time on this watch, you could clean this thing up really nice, or you could just wear it the way it is, because maybe you are not very nice to your watches and it's going to look like this in 2 minutes anyway. So you save yourself some money and some time because you don't have to wait. And again, even though this one has some marks and some little, nothing's deep. It's all like kind of minor stuff, but they're definitely there. It's still running at minus 1 second. It's still running spot on. And I love the bezel action on these. They're amazing to fiddle with. Great loom on them as well. 700 bucks on this guy. And it yeah, this one does come with a box. So that's it. That's 20 watches. Good luck getting them. I'm going to turn off the studio lights so you can see the loom. Yeah, great loom on these guys. Definitely full loom dial on that Field Medic there. Good luck. I know these are going to go fast. I'll see you on the next one.